Yo, what is up, chat? What's going on? What's up, chat? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Today we are streaming day 39 or 38, I believe. Got a bit of a new setup going on. I've got this mic here set up on the side. As you can see, I did take one trade today. Ooh, might have been two. I did take two trades today. A loss here, sort of like a protected structure setup, a short at a protected structure setup. And then I took a loss here at a 1 minute. It looked like a 1 minute counter trend position. As you can see, high, inducement, high, and there was a rejection in this area. So I took a short, both failed, not a problem. Now I am looking for pro trend continuation. Okay, this is now breaker structure. Pro trend continuation at this sort of low here, and that might have been the entry there, but I want to do a buy here. Ooh, 5 micros, and I'm going to sort of risk a bit more than I usually. The reason why is we've had a rejection at this point here, which I'm a fan of, and I am going to sort of stake my decent amount here. I'm looking to take a long at this point, as there's been a rejection of this internal, well, at this protected low here. Very clean rejection, as you can see. Protected low. Now I don't want to get wicked out by something silly as, you know, too tight of a stop loss. So look at my stop loss there. I think I had about a $500 balance or something like that prior, and I'm going to try and aim for at least this point of interest here. Okay, chat, so that's what we're doing today. We're taking this long continuation. Prices come back. Well, let's see. Let's just clear things out a lot more clearly. Protected high here. Okay, so we are taking this. We're taking this entry here. This is a long at this sort of protected structure. We've got a confirmation here. Very great position to enter in here. I'm looking for price to sort of, it is being very reactive at this position here. I hope it doesn't continue going down. I mean, that wouldn't be ideal, but definitely a possibility. So yeah, this is what we're looking at. We're looking for a long. So far we've had two trades today, both losses, counter trend trades, not the greatest. So just so I can make sure and remember I don't forget, that was a loss. It was a counter trend. It was premium. It was a short, and it was a counter trend. Same there. Trend, counter, premium to a short, and it was a loss. Today, what was the entry of this trade? This will be trade number 3, and now we are taking a 15-minute long pro trend discount with I am calm. Oh, sorry. Ooh, taking it too early. Confirmation. Let's do rejection candle. 15-minute rejection candle, as you can see. Do we have a lower time frame change of character before entered? No, not at all. But yeah, not at all. But we'll still play with that. We'll continue from here. Could have potentially got a better position in earlier, but oh well. We'll work with what we've got. We're actually risking the entire count on this trade at this point. So I believe if we lose this trade, we might actually blow it. So this will be the 3rd trade, and yeah, we'll see how we go today with this trade here. Okay, chat. So Oh man, I should really journal these trades. I need to make sure I journal the trades before I actually blow this account, because once the trades aren't there anymore, ooh, you're right. Let me just quickly journal these trades. 28 midnight, 16 to 18, and 19 to 19. 28, 16 to 18, and 19 to 19. 16. Oh, this one's 19 to 19. Shit, this is, I'm gonna unmute so I know what's going on. Hopefully this holds up. I'm a bit concerned that I lose this due to a tight stop loss. That wouldn't be the greatest. That would actually be quite triggering, but I didn't want to miss. Test. So hopefully this makes the mic sound a bit better. 60. Yeah, I didn't want to miss the opportunity to enter well here. So yeah, I'm taking this line. What the frig is this line? Pro trend. Long continuation at protected structure.
Order filled.
Oh. Oh, wicked me out. Wait, that's not ideal. Oh, my stop loss is too tight. Oh my days.
Order filled.
It's gonna re-enter really quickly. Was it 180 I can risk? Oh my days, chat. My stop loss is too tight. Oh my days.
Order filled.
Unbelievable. That was an error due to really tight stop loss. What's a 30-minute saying? Good sweep. Man, that sweep took my trade out. Oh, it's very frustrating. Oh, unfortunately, I'll have to log that. I'm just gonna jot the prices of these trades just in case I lose it.
Order filled.
Oh man, that was a bit of a risky early scale in actually. Oh, to the 18, 16 to 18. To the 18, so 3 minutes. What is this on? 846 to 855. Wait. Yeah. $13.30 to $13.41. One minute? Oh my days. What am I doing with these trades? And this one just got whipped out just then. Midnight to midnight 06. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna jot down that one as well. Can't trade that one in now. 06. $8.46 to $8.55. These prices going the way we want to, chat. Man, it was just annoying how I literally just got swept. I'm gonna record that. It was due to my tight stop loss because I scaled in early. Tight stop loss. Wrong bias.
Order filled. Very frustrating that it just got swept out earlier, man. Oh well, is what it is. Oh man, quite unfortunate, chat. My journal of yesterday's trade. Order filled.
Scaling again, pull out the stop loss. Let's hear what Top Step TV is saying.
Is an open question. Thank you, Mr. Bostic. Back to you, Jack.
Thank you, Eddie. 850s. What are you
Those
doing?
850s were it.
That's why I closed one of those right there. I was worried about that. The good news is, if we do get tagged out here, we'll be break even on the day, which is nice. We get a little.
Dolby, don't forget the opening range is the dead ass high of the day. There's a pretty good negative connotation to that.
Oh,
we went right back to the low of the opening range in the Nasdaq too, which was that 28,500.
850s.
22,850. Sorry.
22,850. Yeah.
Yeah. One good thing about being long is we've rejected value from yesterday.
That's good. Also, we're up 48 points. Even better.
Yeah. I mean, at the very least, if I had a bunch on, I would probably be taking profit on some up around that 850 level.
Yeah. We got one. We got one there. Where did we get filled at? 49s.
Nice.
10%ed it. This is really struggling here, though, at 850s. It's going to be like who knows, maybe massive bull push into like that above 850s, or we just reject and Dakota is a happy camper.
Then we both made money, Toby.
We did. It's true. The only person that didn't is Jay, right?
Yep. I am back in long with you. I took a 2-lot long. I scalped one of them for $100, and the other one was break even. Got back in at 835s. Damn, Dolby, taking shots at me. Or just speaking the truth. It wasn't a shot. It's okay.
Too early.
I did not make money. I lost.
It's too early.
Jay, your birthday's in a year, so just save the winning trade.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I thought after 45 minutes, Jack, though, it's like open season. Not the first 45 minutes. It's like the warm-up lap on the NASCAR track.
Oh, we can let the hating flow. Oh, by the way, NASCAR will be in Chicago next weekend.
Oh my god!
If you were driving, just keep that in mind. I got stuck in that last year.
Yep.
Yeah. 919 offered at 855 in the Nasdaq. We're gonna go hit that. 835 is holding as a support here. Is looking pretty damn good. That is the volume point of control. Yeah, Dolby, if you can hold this one,
we might get break even on this, but
will we hit it, or is it gonna spook it? Is it gonna spook the market now?
Well, 847
900 contract.
Good question. I think it's gonna act like a magnet first.
Order filled.
I think it spooked the
See what
market.
happens when we get up there. Yeah, it is.
Let's see it down. Come on,
Well,
900. Just
while
go to market.
we are listening to some comments filter in from Bostic, I'm going to hit a few news tidbits real quick. Put in perspective. This is the strongest rebound for a quarter ever. See that blue circle there? Q2 2025. Quarter low down 15%. Now we're up nearly 10%.
What kind of graph is that, Jack? What the hell is this?
Crazy.
How are you supposed to read this thing?
This is advanced. This is putting a lot of information in one chart. Is it too much for you, Dolby?
It's way too much. I feel like I'm looking at like quarterback performance or something.
Well, let me go to a chart that you'll understand. I was talking about the Russell being a dog earlier. Since the beginning of 2022, the S&P 500 has hit 62 new all-time highs. The Russell has hit 0.
Wow.
Hence your comment
0.
earlier.
Wow.
No new highs. Ever.
That 900 moved down to 48.
Yep.
Jay.
Wow.
Yes, it
The
did.
900 contract down.
Dolby, you're flat now?
We're flat. Minus $3. We're basically back to scratch on the day.
We can do that. Next thing I have is more of a discussion topic. Maybe Jack can let me know too. This is something I haven't seen it written, but this is something I've thought about for a long time. Is that basically things, as somebody that has looked through job applications and things like that, is that I am really focused on externalities. And this congestion externality is a real thing. Any job you post now, you get thousands of applicants. I hear, though I haven't used them, it's the same on dating apps. where essentially it's like the paradox of choice and the sheer number is making things inefficient. Dakota, you're a business person. What do you think about this?
It sounds like an opportunity to me.
Are you on dating sites, Dakota?
I have been in the past. Yeah, I agree. It's a headache. Like you're getting notifications 24/7. It's a numbers game. And yeah. It's crazy. There's some crazy stuff out there. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Not for
Lastly,
me.
I just wanted to show a cute picture from the weekend. I went and actually saw, if you can believe it, a White Sox victory in a very short game. And it was my niece's first game.
Picture.
Yeah. So this is I don't have my Pope Bob jersey yet, but that is my 3.5-year-old and his little cousin. It was a grand old time. It's great going to White Sox games because the ballpark is empty.
Empty.
You
Right.
can do whatever you want. Great place to bring the kids. That's all I got for news.
Move down again.
There you go. Hey, Bostic expecting one cut this year. He says, I'm still there. And he penciled. He has a pencil. He said, I penciled in 3 rate cuts next year. Well, I penciled in 20.
Ooh.
Good thing I have an eraser.
Good thing there's an eraser.
Down the hammer.
Come on.
Putting down the hammer and the hammer.
Yeah, this 900 contract moved down again, Jay, like you said, down to 942. If this 900 contract keep chasing this market down, I think we could go back and test 800. I'm still short.
What range is even playable right now?
Well, we're
like
testing
the short
the
match
show
is really good.
There we go. I'm gonna take profit on one now.
Nice. Hey, this is great. I mean, 40-point range. You can make some money with that.
Sign up to stop.
Cody, you're slinging right now. New lows of the session in the ES.
That 1,000 lot didn't trade out in the ES, did it, Jack? I don't think so.
One did earlier, but not the one we've been watching recently.
Order filled.
Okay.
About 8 minutes of establishing the first hour.
I'm flat hook.
God, we try to buy 800s again, like 780s to 800s. It's a good range. I mean, 15 minutes setting up pretty nicely.
I could see the buy. I mean, like they kind of failed to take out below the previous session range.
Maybe just one like real mean stop run or something. 65 to 85.
VIX is down 17.3% on the VIX. Up.
Oh, it's down
6% today for God knows what reason.
That's weird. Okay, we're gonna work 800s.
900 contract still at 842. Keep going.
So you have 2 contracts on right now, Dakota?
Yes. Yep. I'm still short 2. I took profit at 815s, and I'm still short 2, 828. And I'm starting to trail my stop now. We're making lower highs here on the 100 tick, so I'll continue to trail it. I'll look to take profit on my second contract if we get closer to 800.
Yeah, I like your trade a lot. Technically makes a lot of sense. Nice little stair step short. It is tough to hold runners in these in this market, though.
Well, unless you're long with a wider stop.
Mm-hmm.
People have been making a killing holding runners there.
Oh, we got our bids back in.
62.38.
I want to see
We're
that
gonna-
indirect contract move down again.
Tilt in the equity is pretty indecisive. Tilt across the board, not too far off 50-50.
Dump it.
That'd be very so. Do you think the tilt is going to get more crazy since we're in like a holiday trading session because we're going to have fewer participants? Or do you think like, no one's going to be trading really, so it's just going to be flat the whole time? I don't know.
I don't know. We're gonna find
Let's
out.
Go down to 7. Let's go to 795s for Dakota.
No, let's go with 690s.
Let's go to 775 and then stop right there and then turn around for Dakota.
How about 590s?
That's a little rich, Dakota. A little bit rich. How about 0? 0 sound good? No, it's probably too much.
0.
Please don't go to 0.
Let's just keep going.
Andre is on day 5 of celebrating his birthday.
He always does a 5-day carnival of Dre for his birthday.
Truly.
Different activities each day.
Mm-hmm.
This time the main activity was going to see The Weeknd, I think.
Yep. I do believe he prints out an itinerary for all 5 days.
He prints out the physical MapQuest directions, sends them to everyone.
That's right.
Also, I can't wait till he gets back so I can talk to him about this. But like I mentioned last week, Andre gets so hurt and indignant when I mention his Tau activity because he's like, no, I don't do that. I'm not into that sort of thing. Flash forward to Thursday. It's like, I'm going to LA to watch The Weeknd. Like, okay,
It's
man.
like Tau adjacent.
Okay.
Yeah. It's Tau adjacent. We had JD come out to my show on Friday. I gotta say, JD might be one of my new favorite drinking buddies. Went to a couple bars after the show with JD, one of his friends. Quite a lot of fun. It's out with good people.
JD's great.
JD Mosh. JD Mosh.
Yeah, JD Mosh. No, but
stage.
I have to say, he had a great view considering he's pretty much a full head taller than everybody there. Yeah, I think we got some footage too of the event.
Is that you? That's you, right?
Oh yeah.
Scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the opening to Astral Invasion.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was a fun.
JD with
fun
a
show.
little finger on the camera too. That's how you know he's over 40.
Good morning.
Nice backdrop. Where'd you guys get that backdrop made?
Oh, they've had it for a long time.
Goes.
That band has been around for like 8-10 years. So there's been a lot of stuff has been done long before I got there.
Got a biscuit coming out of the White House. Senior advisor Hassett says nations should expect wrath.
Order filled.
If they have digital tax. Look at wrath. What a heavy metal term, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Pure hubris when they gotta just let Pheasant talk.
Yeah, when the market gets slow like this, it just makes me think we're gonna get some like freak flash move of like 40 points in 5 seconds. And just destroy everyone's position, and then just get it back to the middle somewhere.
Let's see these 900 contracts just go at market.
Dakota, you're still long.
I'm still short from 828.
I'm sorry. Short 2, right?
Yes. Yep.
All right, Dallas
My
Fed
CYA is
minor number
38. Yeah. I might close these last two. We're not really getting any momentum. Yeah, I'm flat. I closed those last two for scratch. Up 19.55.
Nice.
What was that? 19?
19.55.
19.55 for Dakota.
on this day in 1955.
Sure, something
We're
happened.
only at 930 likes, chat. Come on.
Come on, even if you don't like us, you gotta like Dakota donating money.
Yeah, I got to sign into my other YouTube account and like it from there. Give me 1 second.
Do it for the boobs.
Do it. It's 4,100 of you are watching right now. Come on.
Here's the move. That's what I was looking for. There's your 20, 40 point bounce in seconds. All right, we're gonna pull these orders. I don't think we're getting filled.
Did that 900 contracts get filled? I missed it. Chat.
I missed it as well. No, it looks like it did not. It looks like they pulled Dakota. No volume at that level.
There's a lot of volume at 835, so I don't know if.
But yeah, that was from earlier. There was a 400 lot that got filled there earlier. So 819, 835 is where we've seen the orders fill so far.
Okay, they pulled it in.
Does anyone like shorts? This is range is setting up. Nice 15-minute range under range. Could be a nice cheap short opportunity up here on the 850s. Would you dip your toe back in the water, Dakota? Same trade?
No, I'm gonna wait for it to settle down a little bit. Well, I mean, settle down. I can't settle down anymore.
This is pretty settled.
It's as settled as it gets.
Settled. We can't settle anymore.
For a better setup.
$1,000 still sitting in the S&P at 62.44.
What are they doing with that thing? Has it been sitting there the whole time?
It moved around a couple points, but
yeah, they're just spoofing up there. It just keeps moving around, and I don't think I've seen one get filled yet. 500, it's almost 600 on the bid now. It's 62.37. The S&Ps.
Sounds like they're training the interns, Hogue.
500. What's that?
So they're training the interns on how to move sides around the dome.
Yeah. And not get filled.
That's right.
Well, they got 1,000 new interns.
Oh, that's right. All eager to work 80 hours a week. Jack, wasn't there an article recently, like a couple months ago, saying that like the maximum work week for a Goldman intern now has to be 80 hours is the absolute max?
So they say. If you're trying to get a job, you're answering your emails at 2 a.m.
Subbing in real quick here. Got some P&Ls for you first off. So let me hit this little graphic here. Let's get this up. We got Jessica M trading the Nasdaq out of Florida for a total profit of $31,512. This is for Friday, by the way, for Friday's trade day. We got Shane out of New York trading the Nasdaq for $9,400. KJ Futures, number one on the big board, out of Pennsylvania, traded up in the Nasdaq for a total profit of $8,056. You got Josh out of Texas trading gold for a total profit of $7,300, and Paulo out of Virginia trading the Nasdaq for a total profit of $7,000. So those are your top 5 live funded P&Ls from Friday, the 27th. Next up, I got some payouts. Here are your live funded payouts from Friday. We got Brian out of North Carolina taking home $20K. Matt T out of Iowa taking home $20K as well. We got Ryan out of Florida, $20,000. I don't know what the deal is with $20K, but everybody was thinking the same. We got Jason out of Pennsylvania for $14K, and Robert T out of the UK for a payout of $13,686. So great job making it real. taking money home straight to the bank. Those are your P&Ls and payouts for Friday's trade day. Jack, I'm going to send it back to you guys.
Thank you very much for that update, Gabe. A little sell-off while we're doing stats.
I put our orders back in for bids. I'm actually doing offers as well. Offering 861 to 881, then bidding 775s to 795s. It's got some stuff in the market.
Certainly looks like you got yourself a range here.
Oh, it's
range
ranging.
extension in crude oil going right now. We're still short that in the house count.
It's getting very Dorito-y though. Like even more Dorito-y than it was before. Now we have 2 touches on each side, higher lows, lower highs, centered right around that VWAP, I believe, around 427s, Coach J.
In the Nasdaq.
Yeah, or MNQ.
So 847 is overnight VWAP. 828 is New York session VWAP.
Okay, got it. Thank you. I thought.
So we kind of just rejected at the high there,
Yeah.
where you were talking about that short.
Yeah. Well, we're saying I was saying like we're right in the middle of the New York VWAP, which is also right around like this.
Oh, yeah.
Control
Yep.
down here as well.
We kind of pumped up to where that big 900 contracts were like 842, and as soon as they pulled it, this market's continuing to kind of just chop around these 820s.
There's just no trade here. There's
Should we do above below for the end of the day? We could do
sure. 22,000, 822.50. Yeah, right.
Right here, 821.
Yep.
I know.
That's what I would say.
Order
That's what I
filled.
would say. Wherever VWAP is by the time it's over, that's what my bet is.
Up just about 0.25% in both indices at the moment. A good summer day. People might be waiting for that NFP.
I think they're definitely waiting for NFP. Dakota, we were talking, I think, last week about sizing up and low volatility. Is this a day where you maybe pump out a 1 NQ trader if you're normally a micro, and just see if you can scalp ranges for 5-10 points?
Yeah, I wouldn't say like hey, we're gonna just pull something out of the pocket and change everything. I think now this summer, and we talked about this. What was it last week? Where he said during the high volatile times we want to scale down, right? Scale down, widen stop, and then now during low volatile times you kind of do the opposite. You scale up and tighten stops. Like that could very well be a possibility where we're in a 20-point range, and if you're used to trading, say 5 micros, maybe you trade a mini, maybe you trade 8 micros, maybe you just increase size a little bit, you tighten up your stop. You're not increasing your risk from a dollar amounts perspective, you're just keeping your risk the same for what you were trading during the high volatile times. And I think this could be a good example. Yeah, that's all I was gonna say. I think this market's going to be selling off here, but
good.
Who knows?
Do something.
Who knows?
And it's interesting. It might be something that we can employ over the summer once we can really identify some slower markets. Maybe like around like the 1 p.m. session, pre-power hour. That tends to be already slow. So I wonder if we could maybe execute that strategy then. At least try it out. Like what? What would you risk? Like maybe like 10 points? 10 points to make 10 or 10, 15?
Yeah, it depends on the size, right? If you're used to risking 20 points during the volatile time of April and May, and now you're only risking 10 points, so your point risk has decreased from 20 points to 10 points. And if you want to keep the risk in the dollar amount the same, you essentially double your contract size, right? The dollar amount risk would be the same, but everything's the same. It's just the volatility. You're adjusting with the volatility.
No, I like that. Hey, look at this massive 10-point bounce in the Nasdaq.
Massive 10-point bounce.
Massive 10-point bounce. Shout out to Dre.
S&P is just took out the IB low.
Okay.
Came back in. Seeing more range extension in crude oil below than the initial balance low. House still short that.
How are your trades doing? Which house account trades are we still in, Hogue?
All right. So the GC contract stopped one tick from our stop, but we were in the micros. We got ticked out at the low on that one. Did not see that coming. We're still short crude. 5 micros at 65.20. So we're coming into 30 ticks of profit on this as we speak. If we can keep moving lower and open this next 30 minutes below the IB low, which is 65.02 right there, then I could see us maybe getting a look down here at this supply zone down here around 64.70. 60. It's been so range bound lately, not expecting a huge move in either direction on this. But right now, it looks like we're possibly accepting below the initial balance low. See if we get down to 64.70.
Right now, just
opening range remains the dead ass high.
Testing didn't quite get there to the value high from Friday.
Nope.
So where do we stand, boys?
I mean, this market's got to move, Jack. Not just smashing the buy market button.
Come on, Toby. You're the range trader. Show us the way.
I am. I am showing you the way. We have to wait. We have to wait for this range to extend to the downside. We have a really nice 15-minute range, but we're a little bit too close to the middle for my liking. As a range trader, you want to be operating in the extremes of the range. Currently, we are dead center in the middle for a whopping 15 points, even if we had bought 810s.
Was
interesting though that
not the extreme?
Yeah. No, I want the extension out of 800s. I think that's where more value is at, is if we can try to extend the 15-minute range to the downside and try to stop some people out. If we were doing that like 1 NQ sort of trade, Dakota, I think I would have been more interested in 810s. Because we tested there 1, 2, 3, like 4 or 5 times. So maybe we could have gotten like 10, 15 points, then risk 10 there. We're still just stuck in the range.
Yeah. If we test settlement, that found 62.23 3/4 in the ES.
And the hard part too about the Dorito formation, Dakota, is that it forces buyers and sellers to get involved like earlier and earlier if they want to get filled. It's pretty annoying.
And that's why the range slowly decreases, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, well, it's like, imagine you're a range trader and it's like, okay, well, I want to, get short a stop run above 850s, but if it keeps on pulling up at like 845, 840s, 835s, you're never going to get filled. Then you're kind of forced to chase on the short, and then your stop's in a terrible place, and then maybe it does the stop run and gets the whole thing. So I just don't trust Doritos all that much, but nice bounce here. Nice bounce here so far. But maybe we pull up at 840s, right? So that maintains the Dorito high. So
Dorito high,
another lower high here.
Yep. Eat too many of those Cool Ranch ones. It is the Dorito high. See, okay, there's another 10 points off of 840. So it's like every 5 points, it's getting sold off a little bit sooner. So it's forcing to chase, which is very frustrating.
So with no range extension below the IB and the Nasdaq, and a potential failed downside auction in the S&Ps, there is the school of thought that says we could look for buys here in the S&Ps. A caveat to that, which is one of the probably larger nuances of today, is the fact that we have the opening range at the dead ass high, and we're flirting with value acceptance. What's that mean? Well,
what does that mean, Hope?
It is a cheap long if we can get it down here around 33.5, 34.
In the S&Ps, Hope.
Yes. Again, that opening range looming at the dead ass high is inhibitive. But I mean, it's pretty cheap. You're risking 5 points.
We might get range extension into Euro close. That could be something. At least test some low somewhere or test a high somewhere as they try to settle up.
Still got 45 minutes until the Euro close. It will be interesting. We had kind of a funky calendar where the days landed on how much rebalancing will be done this afternoon, given that, we had the weekend and now it's just this hanging day of the second quarter.
It is. It's going to be a weird week. Buckle up, everybody.
I mean, to me, once again, I wasn't there Friday, but it looks like a lot of it got done then. It's a pretty wild move. Who won the reversal challenge?
That'd be this guy right here.
You're long, I take it.
Oh.
Yes, we had a nice final 5 minutes. So executed a secret strategy that I had. I wasn't even talking about it, and it ended up working. So that's good. Top secret stuff. We were trading 15 lots into the close on Friday. A lot of fun. James Harden, fierce competitor. Almost took home the prize. Beginner's luck is a real thing in the reversal challenge.
Dakota, you're still
trying
short?
to take out this.
No, I'm not. I'm flat, and I'm looking at this thing looking to break down. It wants to break down, I think, and push back towards. Can we get settlement, or can we get down towards the? Can we fill the gap? Is that a gap from Sunday? Like what, 5-point gap?
Yeah, do you see that one?
Yeah, I could see us maybe wanting to get down there if we do start to break these 800s.
It's so tiny. It's the tiniest of gaps. But it does exist.
I'm sort of Walla. If you're here for the recap, talk a little bit about what is value. It's at 11 o'clock today.
I mean, this is like prime reversal challenge market right here. Prime. Buy 810s, sell 840s. Could have done that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times today. I don't know if anything's painting. It depends how fast you got out of the market here. This range is just incredible.
Yeah, it is.
Spinning our wheels.
Let's see if we get what you were talking about, Dolby. The high of that range coming down a little bit.
Yeah, 835s.
Right.
I mean, that would be like the trade, right? If we were to like do one Nasdaq, and if we're averaging 5 points lower on every new higher or lower high, then yeah, maybe a 10-point stop, put it up to like 45s, short 35s, and then see if you can get like 15s for the downside. That's like risk 10 to make 20. That's a pretty good deal. And it got fairly high certainty just based off of structure. Should we try it? Should we try it, chat? You want to see it?
835 is point of control.
I mean, the only problem is the first time you try anything new, it's always a losing trade. Always.
We've seen some decent selling in the mega caps off the open. We've kind of flipped to, besides Meta, which is making all-time highs, Microsoft a little up, the rest down. Pretty big sell-off from the overnight. Got a little over their skis in things like Google, which has flipped from up a couple bucks to down 1.3%. Same story NVIDIA, but it is rebounding a little bit right now.
Do we short one NQ up here? A tight stop.
Are you looking for peer pressure?
I'm almost like it. Yeah. It's just such like an intriguing idea. And this range is so far just so reliable. let's try it. We're gonna do 840s though.
Okay, Dolby's jumping in.
You know, W, you said everything you try for the first time never works out. I think the opposite is true. When you try something for the first time, it's usually the best and it works out perfectly. And then every time after that, it never works out.
Then every time after.
It's
I
enough to
swear it
get you
worked.
hooked. Like golf, right? You just remember that last swing that worked so good to get you addicted, and like, yeah, I'm gonna go back, even though the rest, the other 100 shots were just.
Before it gets there. Just the way crude's been moving. But I do like the shorts.
Well, I mean, opening range is the dead ass high, so it's still a valid
Right.
opening range trade. Gold's giving us a little bit of a run for our money here. We've seen a couple.
Yeah, we didn't have a lot of.
Alright, chat. It's plain and simple. This was just a mess. Absolute mess. Where are all my freaking... What happened? Where are my trade executions? Yeah, this was just a mess today. I think I've just crashed out. Just horrible trades. I wasn't even really like... Okay, this was a valid 15-minute, but it wicked me out. Maybe the tight stop loss. Yes, okay, I lost that because of the tight stop loss. Fair. Second trade. You know, tight stop loss yet again. Got 28.
Order
One by
filled.
one here. What's my stop loss range? 28. I'll take it internally here. Man. It's just a bit of a rough go. I don't know, maybe I should stop trading for today. Oh, just mentally bad. Just mentally bad. Just mentally bad. Come on. What is going on, chat? Have I just lost it? Is my mental blown? Like, what is it? Should I just take a break for tomorrow? I actually don't even have any more counter trade. Actually, no, tomorrow, wait, today, it's a new month technically. Maybe I'm able to, potentially, but I just need challenges. The question is, do I want to at this point? I'm friggin' performing so badly. purchase it yet. Alright chat, well, mental tilt, I think guys just need to hop off. This is bad day 39, bad crash out, down 4 red days in a row, so need to take a break and sort of reset. Maybe I'll take tomorrow off. Okay chat, well, I'll see you in the next one.